Alright gang, we are live. Let me adjust my mic here. Testing 1, 2. Alright, looks good.
Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm blue. My disposition, depends on you. I never mind the
We'll give this a few minutes. As you know, Hangouts is going away August the 1st, so this is going to be my last chat, at least here on Hangouts, and I'm going to miss it. I'm really going to miss it because Hangouts just worked. It was simple, had total control over video and audio, something I am not getting with the alternatives, except for the Zoom client. Hi Heather. Hello Razor, welcome. Alright, let me split screen here. Do this. Let me bring up my MeWe page. Looks like Steve is a fan of Ghost in the Shell. Okay, very good. If you haven't already, connect with me on MeWe.com. I think it's the best Facebook alternative out there so far. So, connect with me there if you want to. Razor, 2:30 a.m. Well, thank you for stopping by, Razor. A true fan, thank you. I need about 1 million people like you. If you haven't already, check out the show we did, lost track, Saturday night with our friend Stephanie. She's back in the States for a little bit, and I actually edited highlights of that show. It was like 90 minutes. Perhaps I did a little bit too much talking in that show, so I edited about 27 minutes, from 90 minutes to about 27 minutes, and maybe we'll take a look at that one of these nights. So it was fun to do. Hi Frostbite. Moving over to Jitsi. Well, we'll talk about that in a second, Razor. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. So what's up, Frostbite? Boy, the Linux and open source community on MeWe, they love to chat. I have over like 100 chats, 100 plus, well 99 plus chat notifications on the Linux and open source on MeWe. Cool. It doesn't look like anybody else is on for tonight. Okay, very good. Anyway. Okay. Hello, Jonathan. Welcome. I went swimming earlier and I feel nice and relaxed. I had my coffee at Tim Hortons. Came home, but didn't even feel like shaving, so. The town was quiet enough. Come home. I hope it's quiet at 2:30 in the morning, Razor. It'd be kind of hard to sleep if it was jumping. At least I think so. Alright, let's go to the topic here. Again, this will probably be the last Hangouts chat for the channel. August 1st, bye-bye Hangouts. And I will miss it. Simple, it works. I have total control over video and audio. And that's the key with a lot of these optional web chat clients. They don't give you full control. I tested Jitsi. It looks nice, quite stable, but I don't have control over my audio. I tested StreamYard. Very nice professional client, StreamYard Beta. Nice setup. I like the use of banners. I like the built-in chat. I don't have control over my audio. Whereas Hangouts I do. I looked at Zoom. Very nice, professional. The free version gives you like 40 minutes for multiple guests. I have control over my audio. The only catch is there's a 40-minute time limit for the free version, which isn't too bad if it's one-on-one. When you have more than one guest, then you really need at least 60 minutes. But for what they charge for the year, it's very reasonable. I'm actually looking at Skype. Now, Skype, very stable, but there is no built-in YouTube plugin to go straight to YouTube yet. You have to use OBS. It's not that difficult, but I don't like using extra software to do what I want to do. It's just extra work, and it's kind of annoying, sort of, you know. There's something called BeLive.tv that looks kind of nice. I believe there's a free trial. I may take a look at that. It's okay. So it's B.live. Sorry, B.live. And I guess this is used by 700 million viewers. That's a lot of viewers if it's accurate. So it's B.live. So I may take a look at that. I haven't looked at the pricing or anything, but there is a free trial. So I'll take a look at B.live, possibly. There are other options too. I think there's Jammy, Signal, but you have to sign in and all that, sign up, and I don't want to do that. So once again, Hangouts will be missed. It integrated nicely with YouTube. It was stable, it just worked. I had total control over video and audio. The alternatives are not doing that. It's annoying. So Zoom looks like will be the best option, but I'll be limited to 40 minutes, and I'll have to use OBS to tie it into the YouTube, which is another thing that I'll have to do. I believe the paid version has a built-in YouTube plugin, if I am not mistaken. So as far as Hangouts alternatives, right now Zoom is the best. If Skype can get a YouTube plugin, yeah, I may just use Skype. Very easy to use. What about OBS with Discord video chat? I'm sorry, not OBS. Discord does not have a user-friendly interface for us. But I tried to use it. I couldn't get the webcam to connect. So now I did try it in Linux. It didn't work. So maybe I'll try it in Windows. Maybe that's it. But I think Discord mainly for gamers, from what I saw. But yeah, it's not as clean looking as Skype, Hangouts, Zoom. But I'll try. I don't think I have it. I'm actually running Windows. I don't think I have it installed. No, I don't have Discord installed in Windows. So maybe it'll work better in Windows. But that's a possibility. But I just like the cleaner interface of Hangouts, Zoom, even Jitsi and StreamYard if I had control over my audio. But I don't. And like I said, it's kind of annoying. But I'll take a look at Discord and Windows maybe sometime this week and see if that works. But honestly, if Skype can get a YouTube plugin, I'll just stick with Skype. It just works. Clean. It works for both Linux and Windows. That's one nice thing about what Microsoft did with the latest Skype. It really does work both very nicely from Windows and Linux. There's no tinkering or trying to figure out a puzzle. It just works. And I've been using it to record the news and nonsense really since February, March. Quite stable. Skype on Linux is a disaster. I don't know what people are saying that, Razer, because I've been using Skype on Linux steady now since, like I said, February, March. If you go back on the channel and look at the news and nonsense I did with our friend Stephanie, it was on Linux Skype. Looks pretty good to me. So I don't know what's happening with those people on Skype. Maybe it doesn't work on specific Linux distributions. I don't know. But Skype on Ubuntu Mate, I give it a thumbs up. On Windows 10 Skype, it's awesome. And you guys know me, I call it as I see it. But yeah, I've been using Skype since February, March or so, and it's awesome. Hello for the love of Linux. All that means is, as far as a YouTube, for example, on YouTube, like if I start an event, I can choose custom or I can choose Hangouts, which goes straight to YouTube. So if I wanted to use the paid version of Zoom, I could connect Zoom directly to my YouTube channel. And that's what I mean by the YouTube plugin. I believe it's also for Jitsi, where I can connect. There's like in the settings, I drop down and connect straight to YouTube, which is great, but it doesn't give me control of my audio. So that's what I mean by the YouTube plugin, YouTube client, YouTube channel integration. Maybe there's another word for it, but that's what I mean by a YouTube plugin. StreamYard has it, which is great also, but it's missing that audio control function, which is weird. You know, audio to me is just as important as video. Like I said, Zoom has it, but it's in the paid version. So if StreamYard and Jitsi can do an update where I have control over the audio, yeah, those work fine. I thought the video in both Jitsi and StreamYard was pretty good. But I want a little bit of control over the audio because I've been so used to it on Hangouts and OBS. So we'll see. I mean, you can't hook up Skype through OBS using a Windows display or something like that, a display capture option in OBS, and make it work that way. But the thing with webcasting software, the more software you use, the more there is a chance of something not working right. So that's why I like something like Zoom, at least for the paid version, where you can just connect straight to YouTube without having to use OBS or any external software. Frostbite, you have not used Skype for so long. Yeah, I haven't had any issues. Yeah, with Skype on Linux or in Windows, it just works the way it should. Again, and I have total control over the audio, meaning I can choose auto leveling on the audio mic, or I control the mic input. You know, either or. I think it's best for you to switch it to manual. Maybe set it to like on the slider. Maybe set it to like 80%, somewhere around there, and it should be good. You are welcome for the love of Linux, but that's what I mean by a YouTube plugin and full control over the audio. Hello, Jan. How are you? Somebody asked also, when will I post the Zorn OS interview with RDM Zorn? I posted a sneak peek. I'm going to try and get that done by the weekend. Someone had asked, someone I didn't recognize. So that person who asked, thank you for asking. I don't do this full time. I've been asked to, but I'll probably get that done by the weekend. I think it was about 30 minutes. And a very interesting interview and informative through one of the co-founders of Zorn OS, one of the best Linux distributions, celebrating 10 years. That's quite an achievement. So, considering a lot of Linux-based OSs don't make it. So, and be on the lookout for new Zorn OS laptops coming out, starting at about $400 US, which is the sweet spot for what I would call a national Linux machine. Right now, the best deals for Linux machines are going to be Chromebooks, starting at about $200. Speaking of Chromebooks, yesterday, Prime Day for like Amazon. On Amazon, they had a Lenovo on sale for $144, which is a steal. But yeah, if you're interested in Linux and don't want to download something, and maybe hoping, cross your fingers if it'll work. Just buy a Chromebook. It's based off of Gen 2. Newbies out there will say, "What's a Gen 2?" Don't worry about it. Trust me. Buy a Chromebook. It's based on Linux. It'll be the best machine you've ever bought. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, Prime Day is just about over. Yeah. I did see the new Mint PC. I'm sure it's a fine machine, but for $2,600, you're not going to convince Mac users to switch over. It ain't going to happen. So, Mexico City on. All's fine. Pouring down rain. Yeah, we will probably get some rain tomorrow. You wanted to get some quesadillas on the street. Okay. Well, now you're making me hungry. Yeah, we'll get some rain tomorrow. That's why I went swimming today. So,
I was a lonely one
anyway. All right, so I'll stay on a little bit longer, but I just want to give you an update of the Hangouts Alternatives. So Zoom appears to be the best right now, all things considered. I really, really like StreamYard. Really, really like it. It looks really nice, modern. But just let me control the audio. So if the person who's involved with StreamYard, give me control over the audio, and I'll give you an A+. Looking at the tech news real quick. A lot of Prime Day stuff, which is almost over. SpaceX is going to launch a Mars rocket prototype in Texas. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, a lot of Prime Day stuff, so. Anyway. Can I use Pulse Audio to control audio? I think I tried that, Razer. Yeah, it overrides it. So, for example, if I set it to 80% on StreamYard or Jitsi, and once you and I start talking, you can see the volume slider move for the mic. It's kind of annoying, but anyway. Hello, Anarita. You like my shirt? Okay. Yes, I do look good for the ladies. I wore this just for you. I did catch, Jan, MS Office 365 was declared illegal in Germany. I don't know why. I'll have to ask Stephanie. She lives in Germany most of the year. I have no idea. I did catch it this morning. I'm like, of all the things to be declared illegal. I don't know. I have to look into that. It's kind of unusual. Yeah, you can try Prime Day or Amazon Prime for 30 days just to test it out. Yeah. How's things up in Canada, Anarita? Hi, Kenny. It should be illegal to charge so much for Microsoft Office. I don't use it. What do they charge nowadays? It's hot in Canada. Yeah, it was hot today, almost 90. It was humid, yeah. Hot and humid. Well, it is summer, so. Too hot in the park. It would be too hard out in the open sun. Yeah. Open Office. I use LibreOffice. Frostbite seems to work. Yeah, LibreOffice. Kids go crazy inside. Don't we all go crazy inside? Especially in the wintertime. Yeah, LibreOffice works pretty good, so stick with that. Santiago! Hola! How are you? Welcome. What do I mean by the title? The application Google Hangouts is going away August 1st. It will no longer exist. So this will probably be my last chat on Hangouts. I've been testing something different, like something called Zoom, Jitsi, StreamYard, Skype. So far, Zoom seems to be the very best in terms of user interface, total control. I think it's like $145 for the year, which isn't bad. There is a free version, but you're limited to like 40 minutes. Now, one-on-one chat, 40 minutes, I think is okay. But when you have multiple guests, you really need at least an hour. So yeah. So yeah, I did Discord on Linux. It did not work for me, but I'll try it in Windows. I couldn't connect it to the webcam. So I guess I could try it on my Chromebook. Oh. Yeah, I won't be able to broadcast on Hangouts, but I can do through OBS, Skype, Zoom, Jitsi, StreamYard. There's a bunch of choices out there. Zoom seems to be the best. Biddle uses Zoom, right? Yeah. And it seems to work pretty good. So, I mean, my current favorite would be StreamYard if they can fix the audio option where I have control over the audio for the mic. I don't. It self-adjusts and it's kind of annoying. But StreamYard would be my number one choice if they can give me control over the audio. Yeah. Yeah, Biddle has been using Zoom now since well, I guess 2017, 2016, something like that. It seems to work good. Yeah. So let me see if there's an update to StreamYard. Last I checked, it's on a beta. Alright, still beta, so. It's a great looking app, StreamYard. Check it out. But not enough control. Ricardo Rogers, welcome. Are you a little late? Well, a little late, but I'm the master of unscheduling schedules or random schedules. But welcome. Just for you, Ricardo, I will stay on a little bit longer. So thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm just chilling to my friend's CD out of Pittsburgh. Some piano music and stuff. It's very relaxing. So, yeah. I went swimming earlier, so I'm totally relaxed. I may have to catch a snack after I'm done. So, yeah, Ricardo, Hangouts application goes away August the 1st, so this is my last one on Hangouts.
I got a gal who's always late. Anytime we have a date.
I've been enjoying my Kindle Fire 8 since I got it. I've been doing more reading. Imagine that.
Ain't gonna sit around here.
What will I use once Hangouts goes away? I think right now Zoom is the best option. But I really like how StreamYard looks. So I'll probably between StreamYard, Zoom, and maybe Jitsi. So those are my personal favorites: Zoom, StreamYard, and Jitsi so far. If Skype can get a YouTube plugin, I'll use Skype because I have total control over audio, video, and all that. Who I invite. So it'll be Zoom, StreamYard, and Jitsi. If I can get a sponsor for the channel or two, I'll just pay for the Zoom for the year. I mean, it's professional application and it just works, both Windows and Linux. So books are neat, but I prefer audio books. Audio books, I think I would like driving in the car. At home, I think I'll just read it. Yeah. Anna, does reading on your e-reader? The ink technology is easier on the eyes. Yes, I would have to agree. On my tablet, on the Fire tablet, I use Google Playbooks or Google Books, Google Play. It has a nice white background, so it's not bad. Hi, Yugi. Tried Ubuntu on Dell XPS, can't install wireless driver. Oh, check the website. Yeah, I'm a little surprised. Hello, Edmund. Having trouble load Ubuntu on your new CyberPower PC. I've heard about CyberPower PCs. I've never tried one. You should have trouble. You should not have trouble installing it. Maybe running it. I mean, Ubuntu has always had a pretty basic, simple, user-friendly installer. As long as I can, going back since 2010. Yeah. Yeah, specifications, that's not the problem. 6-core, 8 gigs of RAM is plenty for Ubuntu, obviously. Oh, well, tell your wife hi. And good night. Hi, Spin. Yeah, it's the last show on Hangouts. Using Google Hangouts. So Hangouts is going away August the 1st. Audiobooks are nice. Hearing it read to and falling asleep to it. All right, I can see that, or I can hear that. Double shift tomorrow, Anna. Okay. Yeah, I'm enjoying my Fire Tablet 8. I had a trade-in. I paid like $33 for it. You can't go wrong. Turn off secure boot. Okay. You may have to turn off secure boot. You may have to turn off fast boot. Something else. Maybe. Alright, Edmund. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it could be a BIOS setting if you can't install it. So, possibly. Yeah. Yes, Spin. Hangouts is going away August 1st. Yeah. The Amazon tablet, Fire Tablet 8, it is HD. Not the 7, it's not HD. But it has a micro SD card and a headphone jack, which is great. Of course, it has Bluetooth. I should do an update on that since I got it last month. But yeah, it has a micro card and a jack for the headphones. Legacy boot may be an issue, yeah. Yeah, the Fire Tablet 8 comes in different colors. I just got the standard black. Yeah, for what I do, YouTube, reading books, catch up on the news, stuff like that. I take it to the pool, stream music on a little like Bluetooth speaker. It's fine. Yeah. Don't forget, if you have a trade-in, check if you have a trade-in value. Yeah, Steve was trying other things. I think he likes Zoom also, if I'm not mistaken. He's mentioned that before. So, like I said, I will not go for the paid version of Zoom unless I can get a sponsor. I can pay for it for the year, and then just don't worry about it. I'm not going to do month to month. No. Because if say I get a sponsor for the month and it's paid for by the month, and then I don't get a sponsor next month, and then I'll miss having Zoom. So anyway, she likes pink. I don't know if they have pink. I don't know. You hate pink? Okay. All right, I'm going to wrap this up here in about 5 minutes, so. Hi, Steve. How are you? How much is it to use? Zoom? I think for the year, I think it's $144. If you go month to month, it's a little bit higher. But if you go for the year, they'll give you a break on the price, which isn't bad for a professional piece of software. But like I said, I'm not going to do it unless I get a sponsor or a donation or something that covers it for the year. You know, that way I won't have to worry about it. It's paid for, it's done, and that's it. But yeah, I made a mistake once of relying just on AdSense to support the channel, which it can't. It doesn't really work anymore. I won't make the same mistake again. So, you're well, Steve. Very good. Yeah, I was just talking about how Hangouts is going away August the 1st and looking at possible replacements. I think Zoom is the best so far, but that could change, you know. Hi, Peabody. Hangouts is going away. Yeah, Hangouts is going away August 1st, so it's the last chat. As far as I know, for me on Google Hangouts. There's about 2 weeks left. I may do one more, but yeah, I haven't seen Google make an announcement to replace Hangouts. So, oh, phew. No, I'm here. As long as I have supporters through the channel for PayPal, Patreon, Super Chat, I'm staying. If those go away, then I'm probably done. But I'm here as long as the community wants me here. So. A lot of frustration with the 1804 base. Really? Spin? Okay. Yeah, I installed the Zorin version of it. It's pretty solid. Cannot depend on Google services. Well, Hangout's been around a while. I think they have something called the G Suite, which integrates Hangouts. But again, that's a paid version. So. You see, it's one of those things where if I had enough AdSense revenue, I don't care. I would just pay for it. I mean, that's what I do. But there's just not enough. So, you know, Min 19.2 is out beta. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe I'll do another top 10 Linux distro for this year. So, time is money. Yeah. That is true. AdSense is money too, or at least it was. Now it's not as much. Posh Josh left a like. Well, thank you, Posh. Welcome. Try to get someone like Pogo Linux on a sponsor stick and cheeky ad in the intro. Yeah, actually I have to go through my emails and look at possible sponsors. I got some requests, but some of the requests is for stuff I'm never going to use or companies I don't know of, and that's the problem. You know, trying to pick a sponsor that the company I either use or I like or I would use, and just and not like sell out, as it were. And maybe maybe I'll throw money away that way. I don't know. So. See, when AdSense worked, I didn't worry about that. I knew I was getting a certain amount every month through various ads that YouTube put on there. Not necessarily I approve, but it covered the cost for the channel. But once that went away, yeah. What's my stream delay? 15 seconds? 10, 15 seconds? I don't know. I don't have the second window up. Posh, have them send you a sample. Well, companies, I want them to send me a sample. I'm not going to send me a sample. Like, I want Nokia to send me their new cell phone sample. They're not going to send it. So, or a System 76, it's not going to happen. Hi, Sleepy. Yeah. Nowadays, unless you have 1 million subscribers, I think they kind of tend to ignore you. So, it is what it is. What's up, Sleepy? Now, if certain videos get hundreds of thousands or millions of views, see, that's the tricky part with YouTube. It's sometimes it ain't so much the subscriber count, it's the engagement on the videos. Sometimes it's better to have 100,000 views versus 100,000 subscribers, because if you have 100,000 people subscribe to you, all they do is click subscribe and don't watch, then it's pointless. So you're better off getting hundreds of thousands of views and not the subscribers. Background music is a little quiet. Yeah, it's on my boombox on low level. It's really more for me. It's about how popular you are overall. Well, that's it. There's a lot of metrics. You have views, you have engagement like this, subscribers, interaction, sponsors. I mean, there's a lot of metrics, but it used to be, getting 100,000 subscribers was it. Not really, Luis Rejas. Let me catch up in the chat here. Yeah, Yugi-Jitsi is very nice, but again, I mentioned this before when I started this stream, I don't have control over the audio. It does like an auto leveling thing and it drives me nuts, so that's why it's not my first choice is probably Zoom right now, but Jitsi is nice, so is StreamYard. The full interview with Zorn probably this weekend. Spin again. Those of you who are new, I don't do this full time, so I want to try and get it done by the weekend. I mean, I haven't tested. I mean, I've done the editing. I haven't looked at it. What I may do is just upload it to the supporters first. Like, you know, on PayPal and Patreon. Have them take a look at it, see if it's okay, and then release it to the public. But yeah, I usually like to take a look at the final render once it's done editing. So I just haven't had time. 10,000 subs is nothing to sneeze at. True, it's true. So how are you, Luis? Sleepy is feeling the heat. Not. I know Australia. It's the opposite seasons. That's right. Yeah. This is the 50th anniversary this month of Apollo landing on the moon. Yeah. Yeah. Can you adjust the audio for JITS in Pulse? Try that, but as soon as we start talking, it just, there's no way to lock it. Sleepy, that's the problem, and it's annoying. At least in Hangouts, I can turn off auto level for the audio, for the mic. Zoom has a nice function. Skype has a nice function like that. Louise trying to install the Epson wireless printer. Yeah, Linux and Epson, and I got an HP. Awesome, very easy with Ubuntu, and it worked. Yeah, that was a tutorial I did. You're welcome. Yeah, opposites attract. Yes. I recently learned that's a property called flat volume auto adjusts. Yeah, it's built in the client for StreamYard and Jitsi. It auto levels the volume. There's no way for me to override that unless I miss something. If you noticed Saturday night with Stephanie's concert, I did StreamYard. Excellent video, really nice. But on some of the songs, it sounded nice. On some of the other songs she did, you can hear the volume doing this, and it's like, stop it already. Turn it off. I think I tried that, Sleepy. I don't think it works. It's built into the StreamYard setting, and see with Skype, I just click that off. Zoom, you just click that off. Oh, it's a new one. Yeah, if it's brand new, you may have to wait a little bit for the drivers. Did you check the Epson website? Yeah, if it's something brand new, then it might be a little while. I'll take a look at Pulse Audio again, Vince, to see if I can disable auto leveling in StreamYard and Jitsi. But I think I tried it once to lock it down, and it just, you can see the slider move up and down as we talked, and it was annoying. So Canon works great on Linux. Last time I tested Canon, it was one of the worst. Maybe things have changed. I know, but yeah, it didn't work. I got it working, but it was not for beginners. Canon printers and Linux. Yeah, it's going back a few years now, but yeah, HPs and Epson so far with Linux are probably two best choices. Yeah. Playing my boombox. Anybody still have a boombox, or is it just me? Oh, and you have to go into the config. OBS is good, yeah. Honestly, Sleepy, as far as Pulse or any other settings, if I can't just click on or off, I don't want to mess with it. It's not worth it. So select a printer and it took it right off in Mint. Nice. Very good. Just MP3 player? Yeah. I have that too. Yeah, this is a Naxa. N-A-X-A boombox. Not NASA. Naxa. It has MP3, Bluetooth, bass boost, and a tape player. Yay! Check it out. Got this on Amazon. Anyway, USB, auxiliary in. It works. Yeah, it wasn't that expensive either, so yeah. Of course, CD player. You really like your arch there, Sleepy? Maybe I'll send an email to the to the StreamYard team. Let me control my audio. Went to the BIOS and did not even touch anything. Why? Scared? Can that thing convert from tape to USB? I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think so. Yeah. Steve is a soulless man. I'm a soulless man. I got lots of cassettes, yeah. Do I have one in this? Yeah. Cassettes. This is, what is this? This is the Average White Band. And the jazz band called Fatburger. TDK tape. Yep. From the 90s. So. Mixtapes, yeah. Sure. Listening to the park, listening, boomboxes in the park, yeah. I used to have a Pioneer tape deck to record mixtapes. Then it broke and I threw it away. But yeah, I still do CDs. I still burn CDs here and there. Of course, nowadays it's all on a phone, you know. But is it live or is it Memorex? Yeah. I think I showed you these Bluetooth speakers before, right? These were like $35, I think. You can get these on Amazon. So. Coast to Coast AM. Is that show still around? From California, right? Top 40 with Rick Dees, yeah. Okay. Okay. I think there's a different version of Coast to Coast with a reporter. It's on YouTube. If you search YouTube, he talks about UFOs and Something like that, yeah. George Nuri, maybe that's him. Okay. Speaking of UFOs, did you hear where a million people signed a petition to run into Area 51 to find out if they can learn the truth about aliens? Air Force says, I don't think so. Interesting, Razor. Okay. Oh. Anyway. Yeah, the Naruto Run. That's what's it called. Yeah. Yep, Deadly Force is authorized. Yeah. Yeah. I've never been there. I've seen it on TV, but you can drive to a certain point. I mean, they already know that you're there. And there's a sign, and it says at the bottom, the use of deadly force authorized. I mean, you won't get very far to start with. So, we need a Space Force really quick. We already have it. Run. It's called the Air Force. Feel the power of the dark side. We need a Terminator Force. It's Terminator. Anyway. And Arita, I know you're an Ancient Aliens fan. Have you been keeping up on the new shows? Yeah, maybe they do have a wish. And Arita. Anyway. Sending naked robots back through time. Since the 80s. Wow. Okay. How do you know if a robot's naked? I mean, if it's a robot, how can a robot be naked? Just a thought. The Snap Store is a thing now. I use some snaps, yeah. MX is good. Yep. So 1.3 million people have signed up to storm Area 51. What could go wrong? Okay. I hope it's just a joke, right? Most of the snaps for me have worked. I don't think all of them. Of course, nothing's perfect, but yeah. 1.3 Darwin, yeah. Million Darwin Award, yeah. That's a lot of folks heading to the desert. Yeah, I also like how everything on Ancient Aliens is connecting to Anarita, yeah. It does make you think. That new show called Unidentified, about those Navy pilots coming forward, about chasing these things, and their planes are no match for these UFOs, whatever you want to call them. It's pretty scary, especially if you're a fighter pilot. So... fly a swarm of drones over Area 51. That's interesting. Ubuntu Disco Dingo. It's a good one, Steven. Alright, let's make this the last call for comments. Starting to fade here after a long day. So I want to thank everybody for stopping by. So if you missed any of this, just watch it on the replay. Again, look for that interview with Zorin OS probably by the weekend. I'll try to get it. I have to verify it. It's done rendering. I have to watch it, you know. And anyway, so thank you, Anarita. This is the last song on the CD, so we'll let this play. Nice piano piece. Nice to meet you too, Luis. Thank you for stopping by. I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you click the notification bell on the channel so you know when I'm on. I don't really have a set schedule, so thank you, Stephen. Yeah. Probably the next big topic on the channel would be privacy. Does privacy exist? It doesn't. Little sneak peek of that. Off to bed, Razor. Okay. Yeah, I might call it an early night here. So, well, thank you, San Rafael. Thank you to everybody who's stuck around for this channel since 2010. Thank you to all the supporters through PayPal, Patreon, Super Chats, cheesecakes, cannolis. Yeah, the technology, Anarita, it's with, you know, with life-size robots as a quote-unquote partner. It's weird. It is really weird. Wow, I prefer real people, but that's just me. Through the Wormhole. I think I heard of that one. I think Morgan Freeman's coming back with a new show this fall. I think Cosmos is good too. Yes. The original and the new one that came out a few years ago is very good. Yeah. Excellent. Alright guys, ladies, thank you for stopping by, and have a good evening, and I'll catch you on the next one. So be safe. Arrivederci.